morning, good morning. Hit the like button as y'all come into the building. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing today? There's a lot of distractions out here. And y'all falling for the distractions. Don't fall for it. So, y'all hit the like button. Check this out.
Buckle up.
Yo, testing. Yo, testing. Yeah, so don't fall for the distractions, y'all. There's a lot of distractions going on out here. Like when I used to do my content, when I'm talking about topics, I remember my cousin used to say, it's always a distraction for some. You know what I'm saying? It's always a distraction for some. Yeah, like my cousin tells me, like my cousin says, there's always a distraction for some. Some is always, as far as this whole 50 Cent, 50 Cent love doing documentaries. I get it. Still T.I. So now 50 Cent is poised to do a T.I. documentary, you know what I'm saying? So but my problem is, now if you look here, 50 Cent seemingly teases working on surviving T.I. and Tiny documentary. So 50 Cent, that's what he does. Anytime he beefing with you, 50 Cent is gonna do documentaries. He ain't gonna rap. He's not a rapper. He's gonna do a documentary on you. 50 Cent remembers how quiet I got before the Diddy documentary. Remember how quiet I got before the Diddy documentary? They thought I wasn't coming. Pause. I hope this doesn't mess up your promo tour. They're gonna ask about your 20 sexual assault cases. You might want to talk to a crisis public relations person. So 50 is hinting at the 20 sexual assault cases. That's what 50's hitting at. 50 saying T.I. got 20 sexual assault cases. So 50's gonna do a documentary, of course, when we call it Surviving T.I. and Tiny. So he's trying to put him, so you gotta be careful, understand what 50's doing. Now 50 is trying to convince us that T.I. is like a Diddy. That's what it is. Remember, Diddy's whole image was destroyed with these sexual assault allegations. Now 50 Cent is trying to put these sexual assault allegations on T.I. So you gotta understand, this is beyond the booth at this point. This is beyond the booth. You're trying to say that man got 20. You're trying to say T.I. got 20 sexual assault cases. That's what 50's trying to tell us. Y'all paying attention? Y'all paying attention? He's trying to destroy this man's image. 50 Cent, look, this is 50's post. This is 50's post. He's trying to destroy his image. They're going to ask about your 20 sexual assault cases. This is beyond rap. This ain't even rap no more. This is, I'm going to destroy you for the whole world to see. I'm going to destroy this image. That's what 50's on. I'm going to destroy your image. I'm going to have you looking like Diddy out here, or worse than Diddy. Because he's trying to say he got 20, allegedly. 50's trying to say he got 20 of them. And that's crazy, man. That's crazy because it goes back to this, the distraction. I always see it as, what about the Epstein? 50 couldn't do like an Epstein documentary. That's the problem I have with the whole situation, bro. That's the problem I have with the whole situation. It's always a distraction. You mean to tell me the Epstein documentary won't hit harder? Of course it would. Why didn't he focus on the Epstein documentary? They got Trump in there, got all of them in there. That's why he won't do it. Because you only attack people who look like you. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me 50 couldn't do an Epstein documentary? That's the distraction. That's the distraction. And what about Trump? What about Trump? Trump would attack a whole country. Trump will go to war just so we could forget about the Epstein files. That went over your heads. That went clean over your heads. Y'all so focused on the war that y'all forgot Trump name is on the Epstein files. Don't nobody talk about the Epstein files no more. Everybody's focused on the war. Total distraction. Y'all fell for it. Trump name is on the Epstein files, but don't nobody care. They focus on the war. So Trump attacked the whole country just so we could forget about his name being on the Epstein files. Trump will attack Iran just so we don't have to talk about his name being on the Epstein files. Y'all better wake up. A lot of y'all drinking the Kool-Aid and y'all are guzzling the Kool-Aid. Y'all are guzzling the Kool-Aid. But I've been peeped that. Even my nephew brought that to my attention. He's like, yo, Trump went to war so we could forget about the Epstein. And look at it. We all forgot about the Epstein. So they know how to finesse y'all. It's all a finesse game. But you can't finesse a finesser. They can't finesse me. They cannot finesse me. I've been peeped it. I've been peeped it a long time ago. Okay, nobody's talking about the Epstein files no more. Everybody's talking about the war. 50 Cent is bought and paid. 50 Cent is putting out a distraction. 50 is bought and paid. So nobody's talking about the Epstein. It's about the war, and it's about to be the T.I. documentary. And the Epstein files just slip into obscurity. Everybody's going to be focused on the war, T.I. documentary. And everybody's in the Epstein files, they get away with it. They slip away under the cracks because y'all easily are distracted. Easily distracted. Stop me when I'm lying. Y'all easily distracted. See the truth popular. When I talk the truth, it's not popular, but y'all love a lie. A lie, you could dress up a lie easily. You can make a lie into whatever you want. You can make a lie funny, but the truth is not popular. The truth is what it is. The great distraction. The great, great distraction. Yeah, let's focus on a T.I. documentary, but no Epstein documentary, which would have crippled the internet. I don't care about no T.I. documentary. You know what I'm saying? I care about the Epstein documentary, 50. We needed that. Stop attacking people who is of your culture. That's a coward to me, 50. Because I thought you said you had no picks. A long time ago, 50 Cent said, I got no picks. I will go at anybody. Obviously, that's a lie. That's cat. It's all cat. The Epstein documentary needs to be on Netflix. We need to see whose name is on the files. I think your name is on that file. You know what I'm saying? Your name probably is on it, 50. Your name is probably on it. Of course, Jay's name is on it. Now, Jay-Z went and got an island. See, I got to understand. They follow after the Epsteins. Jay-Z went and got an island, just like the Epstein. Just like Epstein. Jay-Z got an island. You understand what I'm saying? Just like the Epstein, y'all. Just like the Epstein, Jay-Z got an island, just like them. Private island. So Jay-Z got his private island in the Bahamas. They follow after, you know. So Jay-Z's private island is in the Bahamas. So this is Jay-Z's private island in the Bahamas. All of this is probably his. This is all his. This is probably where he stay. All this is all Jay-Z's private island, man.
Maintaining as much privacy as possible in their family and personal lives. The couple married in 2008 and have 3 kids together. Although they haven't spoken publicly on their marriage, Beyonce and Jay-Z portrayed their love on their own songs, Lemonade and 444, about the elite his first in New York City throughout the early years of their relationship.
This is, damn, how many rooms this place got? How many rooms? Look at this right here. This is crazy. This is upper level. This is some nice architecture. What's up here? This is like a observatory. I think I see a telescope right here. So this is just half of the super mansion or whatever this is. You see an outdoor pool. Nice,
They opted to shift to Los Angeles by 2014. Their 30,000 square foot estate is extra luxurious and private, with
30,000 square feet, bro. 30,000 square feet. It's insane. That's insane, man. You see like the tennis court over here. Yeah, this seems like this is all his, man. This is all his. It's attached to over here. Over here is attached to over here. Seems like you could walk on a bridge that attaches to here. It's crazy. Imagine this, the guest room. Imagine that as the guest room. That's the guest room. This the guest room right here. This the guest house, I should say. All the guests stays here. It's crazy, man.
ball court and additional staff quarters are all included in the
Additional staff quarters all included in the mansion, man. You know, Jay-Z has an island, man. Just like the Epstein. But nobody want to talk about that. But nobody want to talk about Jay-Z's private island, just like the Epstein, bro. And they got Jay-Z on record being at these Epstein parties. So he follows after him. And he does what he did on Epstein Island on his own island. Jay-Z is protected by, Jay-Z is in an elite class, y'all. You understand? Jay-Z can't get in trouble. And that's what money does. Money protects you. Jay-Z can't get in trouble. He's protected by money. Now, when you look at Vince McMahon, Vince McMahon is Vince McMahon fashion. Yes. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, like I was saying, you look at Vince McMahon, man. These people, Vince McMahon was involved in a crash. That man was drunk as a skunk. Vince McMahon was drunk as a skunk, y'all. Involved in a crash. That involved, 4 people, 4 cars being destroyed. Vince McMahon. And like cops is, Vince McMahon car accident. Yeah, man. Everybody give him a pass. He could do no wrong. Look at this man. This Vince McMahon speeding 100 miles an hour. Vince McMahon is drunk. Vince McMahon crashes the car. You know what I'm saying? Vince McMahon crashes his car. Vince McMahon didn't get no DUI, no nothing, no DUI test, no nothing. This is rich people, bro. They protected Epstein, the Donald Trumps, and y'all scared to speak on it. And anybody who speak on it, y'all dislike. Y'all dislike when people speak on rich people. But it's okay for us to speak on poor people. It's okay. Come down on the poor people. Come down on them. But don't you dare talk about the rich. Don't you dare talk about him. He's too rich to talk about. You an idiot, man. Y'all are fools. Now, this is Vince McMahon. This is Vince McMahon. Served no jail time. Nothing. This is Vince McMahon. He served no jail time. Speeding 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem, bro. Respective of person. Respective of person, bro. Vince McMahon, there you go. And look how the cops deal with him, you know? The cops deal with him with kid gloves. Had this been a regular person.
It just looks normal. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to you, and you keep taking off. Oh, no, I'm not just trying to outrun you. I know,
See?
I'm not just trying to outrun you. I know, I understand. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to you, and you keep taking off. Oh, no, I'm not just.
So the cop told Vince McMahon, I was trying to catch up to you, but you keep taking off. You see how calm he is? Had this been another person and the cop said, I keep trying to catch up to you, you keep taking off. How you think the cop would have dealt with this person? Come on, man. Y'all better stop playing, bro. Vince McMahon was taking off on the cops, and he's ultra rich, so this is how to deal with him.
You keep taking off. Oh, no, I'm not just trying to outrun you. I know, I understand that, but that's why I was very confused. Right? Because it wasn't like you were running, it was just like you almost hit, I think, 115 miles an hour.
This man hit almost 115 miles an hour. The cops ain't take him out the car yet. The cops ain't give him a DUI yet. The cops ain't searching yet. The cops ain't detained him yet. The man outrun the police, did 150 miles an hour. He crashed into 4 cars. And he's still allowed to sit in his car like this. He's still allowed to sit in his car like this. Y'all understand how this is not fair on so many levels? Do y'all understand that? How he's still allowed to sit in his car after chasing a cop, being outrun by the cops. This man is allowed to sit in his car after the cop said he clocked him at 115. He crashed into 4 cars. The cops had to chase him down. And because he's Vince McMahon, because he's rich, he's still allowed to sit here in his car. A regular civilian would have been dragged out and thrown on his face. He would have been held at gunpoint. It would have been an official traffic stop. This is just him catering to a rich man who outrun the police. He said 115. The video got it at 100 miles an hour. This cop said he outrun him at 115 miles an hour. And Vince McMahon is still allowed to sit here, you know?
All right, and then you just hit someone because you weren't paying attention. Were you looking at your phone? No, trying to drive. No, not looking at my phone.
See, you see that cop? Oh, you looking at your phone? Oh, you wasn't paying attention, going over 150, and the cop is just treating him like a friend. He's coddling him. He is not treating him as a suspect who just crashed into 4 vehicles. Do your job, man.
Someone was right in front of you.
Do your job.
There's got to be a reason you hit him. No,
Got to be a reason you hit him. Officer, don't you think Vince McMahon is drunk as a skunk? That's the reason? Like, this is crazy, bro. How they treat the rich. Y'all got to pay attention to how they treat the rich.
I haven't been driving my car and God knows how long. It was right in front of you. You went straight at it. at 100 miles an hour. I'm just making sure you're not having a medical condition or anything.
Come on, man. See how this officer is dealing with this person. This man just hit 4 cars. And he ain't even worried about the other people. What about the other cars he hit? He ain't even worried about the other cars. He just worried about Vince McMahon, the rich person, the person who caused the accident. What about the other 4 cars that he hit? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Crazy, man. This is crazy. You only worried about him.
Do you need an ambulance?
No.
All right. Just your registration and your license in here?
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
All right.
I've been driving this car quite some time.
It's fast, I'll tell you that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this, see how police deal with you and how they deal with rich people? It's totally different. Now, how they deal with black people, it's a whole different world. It's like when it comes to black people, it's like they lose their training. It's like the training goes out the window when it comes to us. You gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? The truth ain't popular, but the truth is what it is. How they treated Vince McMahon is typical of how they treat the ultra rich. You understand what I'm saying? It's typical of how they treat the ultra rich, how they treat Vince McMahon. You know, the man did a multiple car crash in a Bentley, drunk as a skunk, as you could tell. We know he's drunk, and the cops didn't give him a DUI. They didn't give him nothing. You know, the cops is leaning on the car like he's his homeboy. Nothing, bro, and he's just allowed to sit there after outrunning the cops, crashing. Cops have to catch up with you. And that's the encounter that Vince McMahon get. Rich people, bro, that's why they get away with stuff. Stuff like this. He knew the cop was a fan. So, so he knew. I got this cop on my finger. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What about the other people who crashed into,
What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. God.
I'm just saying, man, at the end of the day, man, that's Vince McMahon for you, man. That's the rich, man, that get away with all kind of BS. Let's go ahead. Now, this is one of the victims of who he crashed into, It's one of the victims he crashed into, I don't care who it is. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Period. Right is right, wrong is wrong. So, I don't live a liar's life. That's the problem. I don't live a liar's life. Y'all do. Y'all can have the liar's life. See one video got Vince McMahon clocked at 100 miles an hour. The next video got him clocked at 115. So, so 100 miles an hour, 115, and you ain't do jail time and you ain't go to jail. It's insane to me that he didn't go to jail after crashing at 100 miles an hour, 115. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I really got to understand how this world works. As long as you're rich, you're going to get away with anything. And the rich knows it. That's why they could default on their taxes like Trump. They could do all the things that you can do. And you look up to them. Y'all look up to rich people. And they despise the poor. Anybody who's not rich like them, they despise you. And y'all look up to them. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Got the cops over here kissing Vince McMahon ass. He ain't even doing his job. That's dereliction of duty for that cop. You know what I'm saying? When a cop don't do their job, it's called dereliction of duty. So y'all gotta understand, man. It's a lot of stuff going on out here that y'all don't know about. That I'm here to teach y'all. Dereliction of duty. You know what I'm saying? This is a cop's job right here. You go here. So dereliction of duty is a failure to perform a specific responsibility required by one's job. So this is what that cop did, dereliction of duty, when he dealt with Vince McMahon. It's a failure to perform a specific responsibility required by one's job. You know what I'm saying? So when a cop don't do his job, you tell a cop dereliction of duty, they're gonna look at you like, you know what you know some stuff, man. Dereliction of duty is failure to perform a specific responsibility required by one's job, either through willful neglect or negligence, often with serious consequences. So we got serious consequences that you can get when an officer don't do his job, dereliction of duty. So we gotta hold people accountable. That's what y'all don't do. Y'all scared. That's why I'm here for y'all. Y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't scared, man, you hit the like button, man. But this world is full of cowards. It's full of cowards. I'm telling you, this world is nothing but cowards here, man. And then when you speak up, when you voice the truth, now they want to target you. They want to target you for voicing the truth. The truth is the truth, bro. That cop, they didn't do his job when it comes to Vince McMahon. That's dereliction of duty. You know what I'm saying? That cop was being a respectful person when dealing with, a suspect in a crash. Vince McMahon is a suspect in a crash. And that cop did dereliction of duty. He did a failure to perform a specific responsibility. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? If that cop had give Vince McMahon, if Vince McMahon had got a field sobriety test, Vince McMahon got field sobriety test, okay? And he's allowed to just, this is Vince McMahon. He's allowed to just jump in another car and get the hell on. So now this is Vince McMahon right here. This all it is. Look.
Car over there, that guy's in. I guess that came over. One of his, he wore a WWE shirt going to work.
No way.
I swear to God. And he saw the name Vince McMahon. I was like, I can't be the same one. I can't.
See, these cops are fans, man. Like, this ain't even policing. This is fans right here. This is fan shit. Dereliction of duty 100%.
What?
He wants to say sorry.
Dude, the car over there, that guy's in. I guess that came over. One of his, he wore a WWE.
Come on, man. This is fan shit, man. Like at the end of the day, man, he said, I hope none of these cops' lips were injured kissing his ass. Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, we truth tellers. So the truth, we gonna tell it, man. Shout out to all my truth tellers out there, man, who ain't scared to tell the truth, man. Salute to us, man. The truth tellers, we here, man. But at the end of the day, man, this is dereliction of duty on Vince McMahon's part. You know what I'm saying? He's just using his fame and opulence to get out of trouble, which they all do, to get out of trouble. They would use their fame, use their money, they buy their way out of trouble. We see it time and time again, but nobody talks about it. They buy their way out of trouble. Jay-Z done it. Russell Simmons, he has yet to return. And that's a crazy part. Russell Simmons has yet to return. And when he does return, that man is going to prison. You know what I'm saying? That's rich people in a nutshell. So 50 Cent and T.I. is the big distraction. You know what I'm saying? Because 50 Cent got all the money. He got all the time. He got all the resources to look up, to find facts, to do this, to do that. Okay, 50, I challenge you to do an Epstein documentary. That's my challenge to 50 Cent. Do an Epstein documentary, 50. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? You worried about T.I. You did a Diddy documentary. I challenge 50 Cent to do an Epstein documentary. Get the people who's on the Epstein files. Talk about the Epstein, 50 Cent. I challenge you to do that. But you won't do that because your name is probably on the Epstein files. You won't do it. That's a challenge to 50, you know? Because I know the T.I. documentary coming out. Okay, can we have an Epstein documentary with all the names? Can we have that next? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This is VIP treatment. Yeah. You, like even the comments sees the bullshit. Like even the comments sees the BS with this whole interaction with Vince McMahon. Well, that's VIP treatment, all right. He was trying to flee. The average working man will be doing tests and will be in handcuffs. Exactly. So I'm glad y'all seeing what, we see the cop was acting more like Vince's lawyer than an uncle. Yes. Never seen police in exactly. You know what I'm saying? Vince was racing, come on, man. I'm too poor to comprehend this, man. Yeah, so, I'm just trying to show y'all that, it's two different worlds when you're dealing with the rich and the regular. The rich live in a whole different world from you. But no, but y'all don't even, y'all think if I kiss their ass, they're going to throw down a ladder for me. It's not going to happen. They're not going to throw down a ladder for you, no matter what you do. You got to understand that, these people, they ain't no good, bro. So all the Vince McMahons, the Jay-Z's, the 50 Cents, I despise them. And I don't want nothing to do with them. Because I know they use people up. They've been using people up their whole life. You come across a Jay-Z, he gonna use you up. 50 Cent, he gonna use you up. They can't make no money off you. That's all they about. How can I make money off this person? How can I use this person up for my advantage, So y'all gotta understand, man. Y'all worship people, man. Y'all worshiping these people, man. Y'all are weak, man. And they know it. That's why they target y'all, because y'all are weak. Y'all worship and kiss their ass and they hate you. And they tell you, I hate you. But then that's the person y'all love more. The person who tell y'all, I hate you. Y'all would fight to get their love more. And they know it. It's psychology. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are crazy, bro. As long as they got money, they could do anything. Anything. And people will give them a pass. Anything. Donald Trump did this war so y'all could be distracted. Man, y'all fell for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why he did the war. So y'all could be distracted. And y'all fell for it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fell for it. Hood, line, and sinker. Y'all fell for it. So what now? No more Epstein files with Donald Trump on the headlines. That was the headlines last week. Donald Trump and the Epstein files. That man started a whole new war. Never heard about it again. Never heard Donald Trump and the Epstein files ever again. It disappeared. That's the distraction. He will kill a whole nation just so people don't got to talk about him. That's Donald Trump for you. He'll go to war with a nation just so people don't have to mention his name in the Epstein files ever again. Because he knows that distraction going to work. Let's bomb Iran to the Stone Age. And they're going to forget about me being on the Epstein. All they're going to talk about is war. And I'm going to pay 50 Cent to start this documentary. And now they're going to talk about the documentary the same way they talked about the Diddy documentary. Double distraction. So that's how they play on the people, man. I sit back and I watch. And I'm like, look at this distraction here. Donald Trump went to war just so he don't have to go through this Epstein scandal. Donald Trump would sacrifice people's lives just so he don't have to go through this Epstein scandal. And that's what he did. That's what he did. Now it's not Donald Trump The Epstein guy now is Donald Trump, the war hero. You see how he switched the title from Donald Trump and the Epsteins? That's out of here. Now it's Donald Trump and Iran war. He likes that title better. He likes that title better. I'm a war president, even though he said no more new wars. I'm not going to no wars. He prided himself on not being a war president. Now here we are. Here we are. Man. So y'all go fall for it all y'all want. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta understand the truth tellers are gonna tell the truth, whether you like it or not. Shout out to the truth tellers, man. We got to tell the truth, bro. This whole war is a distraction from the F-team list. That's all this is. A big distraction. Big distraction. It's a big distraction, man. This whole war, this whole Iran war, the biggest distraction ever. Just so we don't got to talk about the Epstein list, the T.I. and 50 Cent beef, the documentary of T.I., big distraction. So we don't got to talk about the Epsteins, big distractions that y'all fall for. Y'all falling for this stuff, man. Oh man, it's crazy to me, bro. That I could see this stuff clear, and I thank God that I could see through the BS. I thank God for that, cause a lot of y'all are lost. Y'all are lost, and y'all are fighting a lost cause. Y'all are fighting a lost cause, and y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? But if I was up here lying and dressing up a lie, making a lie all beautiful, like Seti Nash, it would get over 100,000 views. Seti Nash got over 100,000 views on a lie. Seti Nash on a lie, over 100,000 views. Didn't clean it up. He didn't clean it up after. He capitalized off a lie. And now he's going back and forth with BG. After you lied on a man's name, now you want to go back and forth dissing a man? That's how this world is. People are wrong and strong. People could be wrong. And they still want to diss you and beef with you, even though you wrong. You calling around police and this and that, bro. Come on, gang. Like, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? I'm looking at it right now. Let me see it. Still ain't cleaned it up yet. No, I'm looking for the cleanup. Nothing. He ain't cleaned it up yet. And that's a problem. And that's a problem with Seti Nash. He ain't cleaned it up yet. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. I went to his page to see if he would address that. Nope. They ain't cleaned it up. You know what I'm saying? But these are people who y'all support. Y'all support fake people like this. The fake, listen, man, it's a lot of fake people in the world. So I expect 275,000 fake people to subscribe to that. Because fake recognize fake. So, y'all gravitate towards the fake. So I expect the fake to blow up quicker than the real. That's just how the world is. It takes a real person longer to get to where he need to be. You understand? So we got to understand the fight for a real person is going to be longer, bro. Because we ain't going to sell out. We ain't going to compromise. You ain't gonna fake it. You're gonna keep it 100, bro. And a lot of people don't like it. They run from the truth. They run when they hear the truth, bro. It's coward shit. They cowards. They run from the truth. They run. Oh, let me get out of here. He talking too real. I gotta go. That's how people are. They rather you dress up a lie. They rather you lie to them. That lie to what? You rather people lie to you? Insane to me. Like how people are, bro. Like I study people. It's insane how people are. That's why I don't deal with them, bro. People rather you lie to them. People rather you lie to them than tell them the truth. People rather you lie than tell the truth. What world we live in? So you rather me lie to you, so then I can lie to you about everything. I can lie to you to scam you, and you'll be okay with it, right? Because you're okay with people lying to you. So what about when people lie to you to scam you? Are you okay with that? Since you're okay with people lying to you, what about when somebody lied to you to get your girl? You okay with that, right? Since you're okay with people lying to you, come on, man. Ain't a stand-up bone in your body, man. A lot of y'all ain't a stand-up bone in your body, man. 5 seconds, and I can realize it just by the stuff y'all say and do. You know what I'm saying? And then this man, Seti Nash, Seti Nash is a loser, man. He's 100% loser. He's a loser. And he talking about a 300 kilo story about Nipsey Hussle, bro. Nipsey Hussle is dead, bro. Nipsey Hussle is dead, bro. And this man is bringing up stuff about keys, bro. Keys on a dead man. That's the stuff I talk about. And y'all okay with this shit? Like y'all okay with people like Seti Nash? Y'all okay with people like DJ Vlad? Y'all okay with people like Adam 22? Y'all okay with people like DJ Academics? That's who y'all showing me? Y'all okay with lames? They all lames, doing lame stuff for views. Lames. It's lames, bro. And y'all okay with that? I'm starting to believe when it said, like, ain't no real people on the internet. Like, I'm starting to believe that, bro. Like, I try to hold off. When it said, ain't no real people on the internet. Real ones don't make no accounts. Real ones don't, I'm starting to believe it, bro. Ain't no real people on the internet. Can't be. If these are the ones who's carrying this, it can't be no real people on the internet. It's all squares out here. Squares and people with no morals who hide under an account to do sucker stuff. That's what this internet shows me. It's a place where you could do sucker stuff. Ask 50 Cent. He out here doing the most suckerish stuff on the internet. Look at Turk. Hot boy Turk. He out here chasing friendship on the internet. So the internet could make you really look like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be real careful on this internet, man. This internet, gotta be real careful. That's why I come on this internet to work out, talk my truth, drop my lottery content, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of suckers on this internet. There's a lot of suckery stuff going on. A lot of distractions going on. A lot of distractions, man, that y'all fall for. Y'all fall for the distractions. And damn, I'm glad, man. I'm glad I was raised the way I was raised, bro. To see through it, bro, and call it for what it is. I thank God every day, bro, that I was raised. You know what I'm saying? Raised real right. I wasn't raised to be, you know, to go along to get along. I wasn't raised that way. Go along to get along. Just do what they do because it's popular. I wasn't raised that way, bro. I'm a truth teller. So the truth gonna come out. It ain't gotta be popular. It is what, but the truth is gonna get out. When I see it, I'm gonna break it down the middle. I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? People out here chasing. Best friends become strangers. Like Nas said it best, bro. Best friends become strangers. Your best friend will be your stranger. Now y'all ain't even rocking no more. Cause y'all let money come between y'all friendship, bro. Money. That's why I'm real careful who I bring them to my circle, bro. I'm not trying to let no money destroy what we build, bro. For no money, bro. I'm too wise enough to know that a piece of paper, bro, is like, come on. Hey, man, I'm different, bro. I'm different, gang. I'm just different, and I thank God for it, bro. I thank God that I ain't compromised. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy me, bro. For what? I would feel highly offended if you came to me with a price to try to buy my silence or try to buy this. You know what I'm saying? I would feel highly offended. Cause now I'm thinking you looking at me as a game. And life ain't a game, bro. Life ain't a game. Life is chess. And we out here, making our moves, man. But make sure when you make your move, man, once you make a decision, you make sure whether it's good or bad, you weigh out the options of your decision. You know the good part of it and the bad part of the decisions you're going through. So whatever you do, make sure you weigh out the pros and cons of it before you do it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all do a life of crime, but didn't weigh out the pros and cons of a life of crime, jail, and death, away from your family, snitching on you. This is all the pros and cons of a life of crime that y'all really gotta wait out before y'all even indulge. It comes with snitching. It comes with jail. I might die. Um, I might get, hurt, injured. This all comes with a life of crime and thugging and bugging. A lot of y'all don't even wait out your options. Y'all just see something that looks cool on the TV screen, and y'all try to go depict this in the real world, and you go lose your life. Because in the real world, people ain't playing with you. The internet, they might play. But once you cut off this internet and you try the goofy stuff that you see on the internet to people in the real world, you'll find out the hard way. Everybody ain't for no playing. Everybody ain't interneting. Some people don't even got an internet account still. Some people do not do the internet at all. You know what I'm saying? And I got family members like that. I got cousins like that who is not on the YouTubes, who is not on this, but they got money and they popping and they do what they do. But my cousins is not on no internet timing. You know, that I got family members like that who my age. They ain't got time for no internet. They ain't got time for that. They out here making that money. But I tried to school them to the game and tell them, yo, listen, man, you got a nice personality and you got nice things. Maybe you should show it on your YouTubes, and I try to encourage them to do a YouTube, and just sprinkle little little knowledge this way. Now, if you take it, you take it, but it's a lane out there. Just because you're making money, don't mean you can't make money off social media. Yeah, YouTube is another lane to make money. You could use this as a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? But people make millions off this. But you could also use this as a side hustle to make money on the side. It's always another lane. It's always another lane to make another source of income. And that's what this is. Source of income, another lane for it. So that's what we're here for, man. We're here to teach. And y'all gotta watch for the distractions. Watch for the distractions. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come into the building. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all hit the like button. Where the real ones at, man? Don't get scared, man. Yeah, like I said, I understand I'm a real one, but don't be scared of a real one. See the fake. They know how to deal with the fake. But when you got a real person in the building, even people on YouTube move accordingly, as you should. Don't play with me, as you should. Show me the highest form of respect, as you should. That's what, you know what I mean? So I'm glad y'all got that energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all got that energy. It's big energy over here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no goofy timing or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old for that. I've been through too much real stuff to be on some goofy and living. Nah, bro. My life too real, bro. I seen people die right in front of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen people's life expire right in front of me. You think I got time to be playing around, bro? I done seen too much real stuff in this life to let me know this thing ain't no joke here. See, y'all been sheltered y'all whole life. I get it. Y'all live a sheltered life. I see some real stuff that made me understand that even the sheltered people, it's gonna rain. And how are y'all gonna deal with the rain? But if y'all see the sunshine all the time, how are you gonna deal with the rain? How are you gonna deal with the rain if all you see is sun? If all you see is the good things in life? How are you gonna deal with the bad when it comes your way? You won't. You'll buckle. You're gonna fold. Y'all gonna fold, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the average person. They fold under pressure. So they come to they come to the social media to escape reality. Nah. So when you come here, you ain't gonna escape reality here. You come here, I'm gonna bring you to reality. A lot of y'all come to the social media to look for clowns, and not here. This ain't a circus here. It's a million other circus acts on them other channels. You come here, you're gonna get the real. This ain't escape from reality. This ain't escapism. This ain't that. This is not escapism. I'm sorry. This is realism. Damn, that's bars. That is bars right there. See, when you come to my channel, it's not for escapism. It's for realism. Put that on a shirt. This ain't escapism. This is realism. You know what I'm saying? This is realism. I ain't coming here for a song and dance. Nah, man. I ain't coming to sing and dance for y'all. I couldn't wake y'all up, man. Tell y'all, watch that distraction that's going on. Trump played a Trump card and he attacked the country just so he don't have to be held accountable for the Epstein files. Trump attacked the country just so he don't have to be held accountable for being linked to Epstein, because now ain't nobody talking about it no more. Everybody's talking about this war. And Trump knew that worked. That worked. So Trump would kill people just so they don't have to talk about him. That's an evil man. That is an evil, evil man. That's evil, bro. You did the most wickedest stuff on earth. And the fact that it's being brought to your attention, you said, no, let's take that off me. Let's go start a whole war and let them talk about that. And that's what we're doing. We are talking about the war instead of impeaching this man and imprison. Impeach, prison. That's what Trump needs. Impeachment, then he needs to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? He needs to go to prison for all the stuff he did, bro. Ain't nobody's exempt from this. Nope. Like they say, ain't nobody bigger than the program. I ain't bigger than the program. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than this, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what, Trump is bigger than the program now? Trump is bigger? Come on, man. Y'all wake up, man. Y'all wake the hell up, man. He needs to be impeached and prison. Period, bro. Come on, man. But like I said, man, I'm too real for y'all. I'm too real for the world. Trump needs to be impeached, then he needs to go straight to prison. Period. Know what I'm saying? And if y'all can't respect that, oh well. It's my channel. I can say what I want to say. If y'all don't like it, y'all know what to do. Hit the remote and get the hell on. Get on. Get on. But the truth is going to be told here. You know what I'm saying? We truth tellers. You know what I'm saying? Trump is a convicted felon. Why is he in the White House? You know what I'm saying? Trump is on the Epstein list. So in order for me to make y'all forget, let's go to war immediately. And Trump been attacking this, since 2026 started. Let's start with January. It's Venezuela. February, that Mexican cartel guy, El Mancho or something like that. Now, March, Iran. January, Venezuela. February, that El Mancho. March, Iran. What's next for April? Every month, Trump is doing something to attack a different nation. You understand what I'm saying? Every month. Y'all pay attention, man. Every month, Trump is doing something to attack a different nation. Y'all are so distracted that y'all don't know what to think. And that's how they got y'all. The government got y'all, don't know what to think. Y'all don't know what to think. Y'all are so lost. It's not even funny. January, February, March. January, Venezuela. February, El Moncho. March, Iran. That's Trump. Every month, he's attacking something. Pay attention. Every month, Trump is attacking something. Now put it together, and y'all gonna figure it out. I just gave y'all a key piece of it because I've been studying. I'm very detailed. Every month, Trump is attacking something in some nation. It's been going on for 3 months now. Y'all do the math, man. Don't be distracted too much with all this TikTok and all the fluff. It's destroying your brains. It's destroying your brain cells. Destroying your brain cells, man. So y'all got to be thinkers. Y'all got to be smarter than this. Y'all are so dumb. People are taking advantage of y'all, and I don't like it. I don't like when people take advantage of y'all. So I got to speak up for y'all. But people are taking advantage of y'all all day long. They know the internet is the place to run con. The internet, Donald Trump is running con on y'all on the internet. Charleston White is running con. DJ Vlad, everybody is running con on y'all. They conning the shit out of y'all. And I'm the only one man enough to speak up about it and tell y'all, listen, man, they finessing y'all. But I'm the bad guy. But I'm the bad guy when I tell the truth about them finessing y'all. I'm looked at as a bad guy. Oh, don't say that. I want to be finessed. So some of y'all just want to be finessed. That y'all don't even want the truth. Y'all don't want the truth. Y'all rather a lie. Y'all rather a lie than the truth. Now, how coward are you? How cowardice are that? That's a cowardice move. You rather a lie than the truth? You're a coward, man. You a big coward, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we in. A bunch of cowards, man. All the real rights, all the real people, man. Y'all stand up, man. There's still some real people left on this earth. There's still some real ones left. You know what I'm saying? They ain't all gone yet, but they're gonna be gone soon. And there's gonna be a world of fake people. That's gonna be scary. Because there's already fake rulership. Like the fake is at the top, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Your police force, your military, your governments, all of that stuff, man, you know, it's all under one accord, bro. Manipulation, manipulate the people. You know what I'm saying? It's them and then it's us. Y'all gotta understand. Like, it's not we the people, it's the government and then it's us. The government ain't got your best interests in heart. The government never had your best interest. That's what y'all gotta understand. The government never had your best interest, but they'll run the game to make it look like they care. You know, it's like an abusive husband. That's America. An abusive husband that beats you and then try to say they care about you. That's America. They abuse you, then act like they care. Man, y'all better wake up, man. Y'all gotta wake up, man. I gotta wake up, man. It's 2026. Y'all gonna stay asleep forever? What, y'all gonna stay asleep till 2030? It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. They doing stuff in front of your face and dare y'all to call them out about it. They say, I dare you to check me on it. And y'all be quiet. Y'all say nothing. Because a lot of y'all are bought and paid. 50 Cent is bought and paid. You understand what I'm saying? 50 Cent is bought and paid. 50 Cent is here for the great distraction. The great distraction. And what's that? Donald Trump tell 50, do a documentary to get the eyes off me and the Epsteins. And here 50 Cent go. Here 50 Cent go. The T.I. documentary is going to be #1 on Netflix. No, you know, no Epstein no more. Everybody's focused on T.I. like how they was with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Great distraction. Great distraction. Only the wise could see through it. The wise see through this distraction. I see it. You're bought and paid for 50 Cent. You're going to do the job of your slave master because you're a rich slave, 50. You're a rich slave. All of them. You know, no matter how rich you are, you're still a slave in America. They still see you as a boy. You're still a boy to them. You're just a boy with money. Ain't you know, I mean, that what you said? Nigarachi. Hello. Racist. Cop stop. And that's what they call me. You said it in your song. You said the cops call you Nigarachi. Right? The racist cops. They said, you know, come on, man. You gotta show you, man. They don't care about you. They show, you know, they show they true intentions when it comes to us. But y'all don't pay attention. They show their true intention. Now, Vince McMahon was involved in a crash. They didn't go to jail. They didn't get a breathalyzer. No DUI. No detainment. Vince McMahon was allowed to leave that crashed Bentley and jump into another SUV and get the hell on. What? This man just caused a full car crash and Vince McMahon was allowed to leave the scene and just go about his business. If that ain't rich privilege, I don't know what the fuck is. That's not a cop doing his job. That is dereliction of duty. When that cop let Vince McMahon leave the scene, without the cop doing his job, that cop did dereliction of duty is a failure to perform a specific responsibility required by one's job, either through willful neglect or negligence, often with serious consequences. So we got to understand dereliction of duty for an officer. Come on, man. That's what that cop did. So y'all learned something today. Y'all learned a new word, dereliction of duty. Y'all learned when a cop doesn't do his job, it's called dereliction of duty. Okay? Y'all learned something. See, you come here, you're gonna learn. Because y'all probably didn't even know that existed. Yes, you could hold cops accountable for not doing their job. See, you come here, you're gonna learn, bro. You can't hold cops accountable for not doing their damn job. And you better hold them accountable because guess what? My taxes pay their salary. My taxes pay for that police officer car. So the cops work for me. I employ the cops. So once you know the law, they ain't gonna play with you. But they're gonna play with people who's ignorant. You know what I'm saying? They work for you, man. You pay taxes, the cops work for you. So how are you gonna let your employee abuse you? How you got? I pay the cops. So why would I let somebody I employ abuse and talk to me anyhow? No. Let's flip that. You quiet down. How is my police car doing? Check on, make sure you drive safe, officer. I don't want you out here killing nobody. I'm watching you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they work for us. Serve and protect. They got to serve us and protect us. That's the police officer's job. Serve and protect. I pay your salary, officer. Y'all got to understand, man. Don't let people treat you anyhow in this world, man. Because if they know they could treat you anyhow, they're going to treat you anyhow. You know what I'm saying? They're going to treat you anyhow. Because y'all don't speak. Y'all too scared. Y'all ready to hide under your covers. Y'all scared of your own shadow. Y'all scared to come outside. And they see this. And they'll target you for it. They'll target you for it. You know what I'm saying? They'll target you for it, man. Unc is out here. Unc really love y'all, man. That's why I come here and I talk the real, man. Because only love is going to tell the truth. A hater is going to tell a lie. But if I love you enough, I'm not going to leave you the way you are. You heard Hollow? Baby, you a star. They love you the way you are. But I love you enough to not leave you the way you are. Come on, man. I love you enough to not leave you the way you are. You feel me? And that's love. That's love, man. Y'all don't know what love is. None of y'all know what love is. Y'all think y'all know what love is. Y'all don't know what love is. Love ain't just a word. Love is an action, man. It's an action, man. You got to show me you love me. You can't tell me you love me. Okay, you just saying it. But your actions prove you don't. Actions, man. Come on, gang. Your actions prove otherwise. And that's what I go on. Your actions. They prove otherwise. Can't trick me in this place. But a lot of y'all is easily tricked. And I won't do it. I won't manipulate y'all. Because that's not something that, that's for a good person to do. Because I'm a good person. So we fight the good fight for the good people. And we, and we bang on the bad people. It's good versus bad. Let's go. I'm on the good side. So all you bad people, come on. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm for the good people. And we bang on the bad people. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, bro. Evil people, we bang on y'all. You bad. You trying to hurt old people, old women. You targeting. Let me catch you. Let me catch you. I be wanting to catch these 2-bit bums who target old defenseless women, who target the weak. I be looking for y'all. Cause y'all cowards. Y'all only target the weak. Y'all never target somebody who could fight y'all back. You're a coward to me. And I'm here to protect the defenseless, the weak. I seek y'all out, promise you. I look for y'all. Like I look for y'all. I look for people who's picking on people. I look for them. I find them and I'm gonna just knock you out. You know what I'm saying? Cause you trying to be a bully to somebody who's defenseless until somebody real steps up and knock your head off. That's gonna be me. Every day I seek y'all out. I'll be trying to catch y'all. Cause I be seeing on the news, this woman was sexually assaulted on the train and nobody did nothing. That you watch a woman get assaulted on the train sexually and y'all as men do nothing? Y'all do nothing? Y'all watch an old lady get robbed and y'all as men do nothing? Irks my soul, man, that I see good people get taken advantage of. Not on my watch. I promise. I made that my goal. I'm not gonna sit back and watch no innocent person, no good person ever get hurt on my watch. I promised myself that. I would sacrifice my life for the good people. Not on my watch. I promise you. You're gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna mind my business. Nope. This is my business. I'm not gonna mind it. I'm gonna stop this. Oh, just mind. No. I'm not. Nope. You fucked up by doing this in front of me. The one that's gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna knock your head clean off, bro. Don't play with good people, cause it's a champion for them. Somebody's gonna fight for them, and it's gonna be me. And I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a horrible day when I catch y'all. I'm messing with these good folks. It's gonna be a horrible day when I run into y'all, cause I ain't gonna show y'all no mercy. No, none. I promise you, in my life, no mercy. If I catch y'all, it's big energy, bro. Like y'all might think, I'm for the bad people, but I'm gonna show y'all I'm for the good. You ever do some, you know what I'm saying? You got to deal with me, bro. And I train. So you figure that out. I train, I got hands, and I keep weapons. So, you know what I'm saying? It could go wherever you want to go with it. I'm prepared every time I walk out my door. That's how Brooklyn raised me. To put my life on the line for good people. To hell with y'all bad criminals. I don't care about y'all. I don't respect y'all. None. I never respect the jailbird. I never respect the criminal. I never respect the criminal element. I never respected it. You know what I'm saying? So when we catch y'all, it's warming up. We catch y'all victimizing old folks. Let me catch y'all doing that stuff on my watch. You're going to pay, man. You're going to pay. And I hope somebody videotape it too. When I stomp your head in to go viral off that. I hope somebody videotape that. Yeah. I'm saving lives out here. I'm saving lives out here. I'm telling you, man, we saving lives out here. I ain't waiting for no police. No. We lay down the law. In this neighborhood here, we is the law. You find out the hard way. We is the law. You violate some old lady, some children, they ain't gonna find you, bro. They ain't gonna find you, bro. I guarantee. You playing with kids, you definitely not gonna be found. Nah, they ain't gonna find him. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be, bro. We supposed to take care of that. No outside police force. Nah, we the law right here. Okay, you live in that block? Okay, you the law. Anybody come harming any people on come on, man, you take care of them yourself, bro. We got to take care of our own, bro. I don't depend on the government. I don't depend. Everything is self-made, bro. Self-made, bro. You best believe we are here for the old folks. Because the old folks need to feel safe again. They need to feel safe. The old folks is the one who put it down, who held it down for us to do stupid shit, do the stupid hip hop, do the stupid TikToks and all the stupid stuff. The old folks had to sacrifice decades of hard work. So they had to walk for us to run. And I never took that for granted, that the old folks had to sacrifice for us to live this leisure life. They had to sacrifice hard work for us to now make money just doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm making money right here doing nothing. And this is going to add to my YouTube check. You know? So I respect them for holding it down for us and giving us a way to do what we could do. You know, whether it be hip hop, it be whatever. So respect them, bro. Respect the elders. Respect the elders, man. But if I catch you out here disrespecting them, you're gonna have to deal with me. Especially if you're a young kid. I'm gonna grab you by your shirt. I'm gonna pick you up. And I'm gonna say, what the hell you doing, man? I'd embarrass you, man. I'd embarrass you in front of your friends. And I tell you, go get your father, man. And I embarrass him too. Tired of this shit. Somebody gotta restore order, man. I'm gonna be restoring order. I'm gonna be restoring order, man, in front of kids. What? I check, you know, I'm as kids. Yo, shorty. You better, you know what I mean? I check kids, man. I check adults too. No problem with it, bro. Come on. We gotta speak up. Don't be a coward in this. Yo, listen. This life ain't for cowards, man. This ain't a coward's life. So if you're a coward, this ain't a life for you. You gotta be bold. Stand on stuff. You're gonna be respected when you stand on business, man. I stand on business. I'm respected. You know what I'm saying? In the real world, this is the internet. This is whatever. The real world, when it really matters. Are you respected there? Or you got to come on here to get respect. Come on, man. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. It's your boy, K Beyond. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tap out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like button on your way out, man. If you're a real person, man. If you rock with the real, you already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, it's all a distraction. 50 Cent making a T.I. documentary. Man, I'm like, man, what about the Epstein documentary? 50, you worried about T.I.? I'm worried about the Epstein. Donald Trump went to war with a whole nation so he don't have to be held his feet to the fire about why his name is on the Epstein list, why this, why that. So Donald Trump said, you know what? To have people not talk about this Epstein stuff, let me go attack Iran. Out the blue. Let me go attack Iran. So now when they focus on the Epstein, when I attack Iran, instead of people talking about me and the Epstein, now they're going to talk about me and Iran. No more Epstein. It's Iran now. And everybody forgot about the Epstein list, just like that. Just like that. They forgot. Just like that. And that's the crazy part. Just like that. Everybody forgot about the Epstein list. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I didn't forget. Donald Trump, there was bringing your feet to the fire and you wiggled your way out. Donald Trump wiggled his way out. Now nobody's talking about it no more. That's crazy, bro. That's insane to me. Am I the only thinking person on this planet that sees this? Damn. I don't like the whole world been just brainwashed. The whole world brainwashed. And they don't see a distraction here. Yeah, I don't see the distraction. That man rather kill people than be held accountable for the Epstein files. That's Donald Trump. He'd rather kill people than be held accountable for being on Epstein Island. You rather, rather go to war and have his soldiers die. Because this war ain't going to be quick. It's going to be a long war. Iran, okay, y'all started it. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. A lot of American soldiers are going to die. Why? Because Donald Trump don't want to be held accountable for being on the Epstein list. So Donald Trump is going to send young men to die in a senseless war just so they don't got to talk about the Epstein. Oh my God. That is diabolical, man. That is insane to me. He'd rather young men die just so he don't be held accountable for the stuff he did. You did that, Trump. You don't want to be held accountable for it. So here comes a great distraction. Man, I'm glad I'm not compromised, that I could talk so freely and feel good about it. Cut off the internet and feel great. That's the amazing feeling that I don't just cut off the internet and felt like I lied to y'all. No, when I cut off the internet, I feel good and validated that I told the truth. I spoke what was on my mind. That's all that matters. I spoke what was on my mind, and that's the truth. The truth is the truth. Y'all like it or leave it, but the truth is the truth, man. And I'm out the building, y'all. Y'all have a good one, and I'm out.